Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Flip Podcast, sponsored by Plat Life Entertainment and Suddenly Famous Clothing. You already know who it is. Timbo Times.
Charlie_Pendergrass 5.
D Nice, what up?
Wild card weekend was wild. That's for damn sure. I don't know if I've ever seen a wild card weekend this lit, man. It was actually a great slate of games. Definitely, some teams were very impressive. Other teams, I don't know. He ain't even trying to pay attention right now. This nigga ain't even trying to try to fight. Yeah, let's move on, man. Let's run it back. You heard?
Yeah.
Trey avoiding eye contact.
Yeah. Yo, Trey, we ain't
I do the same thing with my barber.
You should. Yeah.
Hey, let's get to it, man. Let's just get to it. Game one of the weekend, man. Obviously, some of us up here are happier than others, but game one of the weekend.
These niggas.
I'm sorry, bro. I had to get that one out real quick.
It's good.
But
I'm proud of y'all. I'm happy for y'all.
I know you was rooting for us. So
you know what? I actually changed who I'm rooting for. So
I will go get to that thing. Listen, let's go get this first game out the way. I think you said Texans Steelers was gonna be the worst matchup, but we had this as a very close second. We thought this was gonna be a lot worse than what it was. Rams, Panthers. First off, man, shout out to the Panthers, yo, because ain't nobody seen anything close to what they was gonna do this season, especially in this wild card weekend, and they were this close. They were this close to taking out who I think is gonna be in the Super Bowl, probably the Rams. So, what y'all gotta say about that game, man? It was way better than we thought.
They were that close to not making the playoffs for one, though.
Talk
So
about
let's
it.
say that.
8 and 9.
I mean, I don't know. I like Bryce Young. I like what the Panthers did this year. I think their trajectory going forward is they're gonna go up moving forward. So I think it's a successful season for them. They definitely showed up against the Rams. Rams got to stop playing with their food and stop trying to get fucking cute.
Right.
I don't know. It was a good game. Wild card weekend is the best weekend in all of sports, if you ask me. So.
That's a debate right there as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's that one weekend. I think it's October, where it's like every sport, like it's baseball, you got basketball,
but
you
still,
got football. That weekend might be the latest weekend in sports, bro.
Yeah, going into it, but when it actually is all said and done, usually every wild card weekend we got fire ass games. I don't think we ever had a weekend like this one.
Nah, this was different. Pretty much every game was a one possession game besides the last two, but coming down to it. Yeah, I would say real quick, the Rams, like you said, before this week I had them representing the Super Bowl. They're scaring me after that game because they do be playing with their food. Quick stat on the Rams, man. They're 4-4 in one possession games this year, and they were 3-4 before that game. So that game put them at 4-4. Jesus. Feel me? So before this week, they had a losing record when it was a one possession game. You know, coming down to it. So I don't know, man. That defense, they have good individuals on the defense. Like obviously Jared Verse is a dog, but it's a lot of holes on that defense too. Collectively, they just ain't clicking.
That secondary is trash, bro. That's really what it is. If you could pass and not get rushed, you'll be all right. I got another stat for you too. Mm-hmm. So this weekend with the Rams playing the Bears, that's Sean McVay's 15th playoff appearance. It'll be his 15th different opponent, and since 2017, the Rams have beat every NFC team in the playoffs except for the Commanders and the Giants.
Damn. Okay, stat man. Yo, how long you been around? It ain't been that long. What, 10 years, maybe?
That's low-key fire though, bro.
That just shows the how you know how that conference is. The NFC is just it's always. I mean, we know that division. I'm talking about with the Giants and the Commanders. We know how that division go. They change division leaders every fucking year. This is the first year where they actually had a repeat winner, in like 20 years. But yeah, the fact that he beat every NFC team in the playoffs that's nuts.
And the fact that he hasn't played the same team twice yet.
That's
15 appearances, he hasn't played the same team twice. That's impressive.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. One thing, question I have, man. As far as the Panthers, I know you said it. Where you think the Panthers? They had a great season. I think we just got to chalk it up. They had a great season, over exceeded expectations. Where do y'all see them next year? Y'all see them exceeding next? I mean, y'all see them making the playoffs again next year?
No.
Trey?
Nah.
Me neither. I think we're all on the same page with that. All right, I got the Falcons winning that division next year, and I don't even know who their head coach is yet, but. Yeah, shout out to the Panthers, man. I can see them getting another 8 wins next year, maybe.
Same, yeah.
Feel me? But they're not gonna win a division or make a playoffs with an 8-9 record again. But it was good to see Bryce Young. You know, he's definitely locked in over there. I think now.
They picked up his fifth year.
Picked up his 5th-year option. So shout out to him. You know, hell of a story coming back and making himself relevant after a very bad last season when he got benched for fucking Andy Dalton. So
yeah.
Yo, shout out to them, man.
Quick, like D said, just to add real quick to the Stafford thing, they almost beat themselves. D is correct, but I'm more worried about if that injury is a real problem. He had banged up his hand or something in the game.
Who that?
Stafford. Helmet or something.
His finger. Cause what's crazy is if before that Parkinson's throw, he was 1 for 11. Outside the numbers.
Damn.
Throwing outside the numbers. He was 9 for 9 before that hand injury.
Ooh. That's something to think about.
I'm just
that shit up.
So I'm just wondering, because one thing we gotta be honest, like I'll be honest, and we could be real about this now that the season's almost. Bro, Tay is getting a lot more credit than he should, because this dude, we all know Tay's not the same Tay he is, but he's giving him a lot of opportunities to be Tay. And I just feel like, bro.
Couple drops.
He got Tay pop.
Yeah.
He did. He lined him up.
Yeah, he did.
But man.
That's just what I had to say.
Are the Rams?
I hope it's we'll see if that continues to be a issue or not. Because it's weird that he went out like on a downside.
Are the Rams frauds?
Nah, I wouldn't.
They're not.
Nah.
I'm starting to think they're a little fraudish.
I don't want to say they're frauders because they got that fire ass offense, but their defense isn't that good.
Same exact shit I was gonna say. They're not frauds. That they could score with anybody, but that secondary can definitely get exposed.
Right.
Word.
Exactly.
They're not a Super Bowl lock like I had them earlier.
Yeah, I think that's exactly where I'm at right now too, D.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We'll see what they do next week. We got to get to this game, Trey. We won't spend too much time on it. We're not going to harp on, we're not going to bring up old shit, but.
Let me start off.
Wow, bro. Yeah. How the hell y'all let that happen?
I mean, when everything first happened, I was at first, I was like, yo, Matt LaFleur, this is it. Like, but then after a while, you start thinking like, young coach, how better could it get? These might be his growing pains. That's the thing back in the day, bro. Every coach used to have a story before they won a chip. It doesn't happen like that anymore because they're bouncing around so often.
That's true.
So I'm just hoping this is a part of his story. But what I will say is I hope that he learns to adjust better. And, for an offensive-minded coach, that game, bro, for everything to be clicking and everything to be going on, Jordan Love throws 4 TDs, 300 yards. If you told me that before the game, bro, that and no interceptions, Golden had 4 catches, 80 yards. Tutty finally
did something. Yo. Finally, bro. Take him to the postseason to get a fucking tutty, yo.
And I
was betting on this nigga every week for mad long, yo. Damn, I was waiting for that.
And just the disgusting thing that turned me off the most about him is knowing how the Bears been playing all year. They come from behind. So my thing was, and you even FaceTime me, and I even told you, you're like, oh, y'all score again. I said, I don't know, bro. You said, bro, it's over. I said, bro.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jinx. I was not trying to jinx you.
I said, bro, I don't know. But just a little key points in that game, just to because, Halfley, he got a lot of the flack, but he's been balling all year. A lot of our key players are hurt, and it just does show, damn, Micah Parsons is worth every penny. Because you got a game plan different when he's there, and he's not there. We're missing Bullard. We're missing a couple dudes that we,
I do get all that.
But hold on. But what I will say is, even with that happening is, we turned the ball over twice. We won a turnover battle, bro. We won the turnover battle. We stopped them. We stopped them 4 times on 4th down. 4 times and still lose the game.
And a couple of those was in the red zone, right?
Bro, 2 of them. Like, so it's one of those things that, like, as much as you want to blame the defense did what they came to do at the time. It's just we do it to ourselves every time. 3 missed field goals, bro. When has the last time do you remember a kicker missing a touchdown worth of field goals in a game? A touchdown.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
that's crazy,
bro. If you look at all our games, it came down to field goal kicking. Like, this is disgusting. So I hope we could adjust and get better. You know,
yeah. Hey, LaFleur's locked in for 1 more year. He's on like a prove it deal they're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Yo, I hear everything you were saying, Trey, but damn, bro, y'all was up so much, bro.
Right.
I can't believe y'all blew that shit.
And we didn't run the ball enough.
I don't know, bro. You can't give up 25 points in the fourth quarter to get sent home.
In the playoffs.
You can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Like
that's a fireable offense. That's why he got the 1 year prove it deal.
Yeah,
he should have got fired for that shit.
And bro, y'all were doing exactly what y'all were exposing the Bears, bro. Let's take a look at the Bears this season, bro. Because realistically, I'm looking at some stats. The Bears, they probably shouldn't even be here. The Lions should be here because the Bears should have more losses. Bears lead the league this season. They have 7, in regular season it was 6, but including y'all this week, 7 fourth quarter comeback wins this season, most in the NFL. And let's go down the list of the teams that they had to come back in the fourth quarter and beat by like 1 point. Week 4 against the Raiders, comeback win. Week 6 against the Commanders, both those games 25-24. Terrible. Week 8 against the Joe Flacco-led Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Flacco dropped like 500 on their heads, but Bears came back 47-42. Week 9 against the bum-ass Giants, 24-20. Week 11 against the bum-ass Vikings, 19-17. And then both other ones were against y'all. So you guys were like the respectable comeback wins for them, but
and they're built to beat us, bro.
Bro, like D said, right? Like D said, I think he said the last episode that this style of winning is not sustainable.
Nah, I will say that's true, but I will say that throw that he made on that fourth down to Roma Doomsday,
Caleb's
bro,
tough.
That was the game changer. That right there, that was win or go home. He missed that throw, bro. Even though we messed up to that point, it was over. Because now we're really gonna run the ball. Okay. Now we see like, bro, but when he made that throw, it was like, oh, it's lit.
Yeah,
it sucks.
The thing too, Caleb is special. I'm gonna give him his flowers.
Right.
Definitely.
But I don't know if it's the way they call the games, like if they're just conservative for the first 3 quarters and then they open that shit up at the end. But all their big plays come from Caleb's escapability too. Like all of it. Him extending the plays is what's turning into big plays.
He's a magician back there with that shit. For real.
I don't think they could keep doing that. I mean, you can't keep getting bailed out like off of broken plays. That's just not gonna.
Yeah,
it's not gonna keep working.
Yeah. It worked against us because again we have a shaky secondary.
Oh yeah, they was targeting.
And we got no pass rushers.
Right.
Who's number 23, Trey? I think his number 23. Light-skinned dude. They was targeting his ass.
Yeah, exactly. He got Jair's number. He might have just.
he just got picked up off the practice squad.
I know this dude took 1 snap.
Who that?
Diggs.
Oh damn! I forgot y'all had it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Moving on, man. Moving on. Bears are moving on. We're moving on. Let's get to the next game. What is it? Bills, Jags, bro. Bills, Jags. This was a good one. This is what we had as game of the week. I kind of lived up to it. Jags are gonna be tough moving forward, man. Jags are gonna be tough moving forward. We're gonna get them their flowers. Trevor Lawrence, I think you really needed to show yourself this year, and you showed it. So shout out to you. But Josh Allen, man, he's just a force, bro. He put that cape on and put everybody on his back in that game. He's doing what Josh Allen does in the playoffs. Josh Allen got like some of the best playoff stats for a quarterback, bro. Like, he's averaging like 300-something yards a game. I forgot what the touchdowns is and all that, but his QBR is crazy. Like he's one of them quarterbacks. I mean, obviously we all know that, but he shows up in the playoffs. What I gotta say about that one, man? Anything?
Not much. I mean, yeah, Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. I agree. I think the Jags they'll be good moving forward, but Trevor Lawrence, he had a good year. He definitely had a great year. But this game, I don't think he played great, and I think he's the reason why they lost the game.
Exactly.
He showed us who he really is, honestly.
Exactly.
Like, he had 200 yards,
Let me know.
207, two picks, 3 tutties.
Let them know.
He's the reason they lost, straight up. He's why they lost. The defense did what they were supposed to.
Yeah.
Shout out Parker Washington. I know he was undrafted in probably every league this year.
He's hooping.
He will definitely be drafted in every league next year.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out ETN, all them boys. I mean, Jags, that defense, everyone. I'm anxious to see, is Travis Hunter just going to stick to defense next year or what?
That's what I'm thinking. If I'm the Jags, I'm not even letting them touch the offense. It's humming without him.
I heard today that they still have plans for him to play both sides. I don't know. Put him in situations. He is too much of. He can catch. He makes miraculous plays. Why not?
Yeah. And for me, just to piggyback off of what D said, the Jags. Basically, that game really literally came down to quarterback play. A quarterback made a mistake, 2 mistakes, and one didn't make any at all. That's what it really came down to. And I just want to say a crazy stat. Leading up to that game, the last 6 games prior to that playoff game they just played, Trevor Lawrence had 15 touchdowns to 1 interception in the last 6 games.
Wow.
So that's what shows you that's why they were balling. He wasn't turning the ball over, but he was scoring, he was throwing the ball. So it was rolling, but then when everything's minimized, then those picks start counting, it sucks. And one big thing is, like we said, not only did this guy didn't turn over the ball, speaking of Josh Allen,
right,
but they only got to him one time. You're not going to win a game like that.
Right.
And think about this. This is him without receivers.
And James Cook ain't do shit, really.
Yeah, and this is him without receivers.
Right. Jacksonville, I didn't even know they had, like, the best rushing defense going into this game. They held it down.
Oh, yeah.
Jacksonville, they held it down, yeah.
Right.
And like you said, the defense held it down. Everybody did what they had to do. Trevor Lawrence kind of shit the bed. But, hey, we'll see with them Bills, how these Bills keep it up, man. Bills, man. This is definitely looking like it better be their year. Moving on to the next game, we got this side of the desk. Yeah, we got San Fran at Eagles. Took care of business. Shout out to George Kittle. That sucks, bro. Bad way to go out. Speedy recovery. I think torn Achilles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a bad one.
I think this dude might be coming back.
They said, I think
it's Super Bowl.
If they
open up his window.
Huh?
They open up his practice window.
Word. Yeah, it's definitely, they're talking about it. The more they win, obviously the more chance he has of coming back.
That's fire.
That is. I would love to see him out there. But yeah, Eagles, man. Let's talk about them.
I don't know. I'm not really surprised personally. I don't know if you guys recall, but last week I think all of us on this game, like, I had the Eagles winning the game.
Yeah, the Eagles in the Super Bowl last week.
Yeah.
Because we said the championship pedigree, like, it's kind of like this is their type of football, like, where you don't, what kind of Eagles you're going to get, but either way, they could beat you either way. This is their game. They usually win the way they just lost. That's why it's crazy. It just caught up with them finally.
I don't even really want to talk so much about the Eagles. I want to talk more about San Fran because all year, that's probably the most resilient team in the league, bro. Like, all the injuries they battled.
They
continue to win, bro. Like, next man up mentality. So I like what the Niners did. The Eagles, again, it all depends. Week to week, you don't know what version of them you're gonna get. So I'm not surprised on this.
Right. Yeah. I don't think it's nothing to be surprised about. Just, I mean, AJ Brown, we saw the blow up on the sideline.
Yeah,
he's gone.
I just go ahead.
Yeah, no, go
finish
ahead.
What you gotta say? Because D said he didn't want to talk about the Eagles, but I will. Go
ahead, Trey. I ain't gonna say.
But the Eagles, for me personally, like I was talking to D prior, and if you look back at the team from this year and last year, that whole team, besides Goddard, got worse. That offensive side.
Mm-hmm. That
AJ Brown, and to be fair, Goddard led the team in touchdowns. That's what I'm saying. The touchdown receptions. Like, so that's why I'm saying he's the only person that didn't. He went forward. Right. But my thing is like, bro, it finally caught up with them. You finally had a game where you needed it to all work and it didn't work. And I won't even go into the drops. They had 5 drops. But at the same time, it's like you got to go to your money players in the money situations. Like I said, just because Derrick Henry fumbles the ball, you don't stop giving it to him.
Right.
You like,
right.
you know, and same thing what you got to do, and you got to think about with that situation, you know. So and they didn't even run the ball as good as they could. So that's another reason I feel like they lost. And just a quick crazy stat. Robinson and Kuzcheck, right? Jusic. I'm sorry, Jusic. I said Kuzcheck. I got.
The J and the K.
Yeah. Named of somebody from New Britsky.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, those two combined for more yards than the whole wide receiving core.
That's insane.
Of Philly. That's not championship caliber of football, bro.
Right.
Damn,
bro.
I didn't know that.
That's insane. Jusic did have a good game.
Bro, he only threw for like 112. What?
Oh, he hit Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
Damn, it was that bad? Wow.
168.
Wow, man. Yeah, I saw something. They were talking about it. Just going back to what you were saying, Trey.
Yeah.
The Jalen Hurts in his last 11 seasons. It's going back to college now. He's only been in the NFL for like 7 seasons. Going back to his last 11 seasons, he's literally had a different offensive coordinator every single season. Last season, he had a great one, Kellen Moore. That obviously, it's very obvious how much of an impact Kellen Moore was on this team. This whole season proved that into the playoffs, and they'll be searching for another offensive coordinator. He'll have another one next year. He's gonna have 12. He's gonna be 12 for 12 because they just fired their boy over there just now. So we'll see who ends up getting the offensive coordinator job over there. Obviously, you know, it's like Devontae will be the absolute undisputed number 1 receiver over there. So his fantasy stock is going up for next year. AJ Brown, we'll see where he ends up. And that's pretty much that. Put the Eagles in the fucking bag and pack them up. Niners move on. And we'll see what the Niners do while, you know, dealing with their injuries moving forward. Let's hit this next one, man. Patriots conquer Chargers. First playoff win under Drake May and Mike Vrabel. Felt good. It was the first game of the week that was, you know, I guess a convincing win, even though it took a while for us to get the ball rolling. We ended up punching the Chargers right in the fucking mouth, just like we said we needed to do. They tried doing that cute shit, getting, you know, trying to go for it. You know, they had a beautiful turnover. They were pretty much right on the 10-yard line. Couldn't got 0 points out of that. And as soon as that happened, I was like, all right, I think I like our chances a lot more right now. D, how you feeling about Drake May's first playoff win, man?
Hopefully he was just getting the jitters though. I mean,
definitely.
I'm happy he got the win, but he really didn't play good. I mean, aside from like the turnovers and the couple bad plays, he did play well. But
second half,
yeah. But you can't make those plays, especially like next week going to play Houston coming to play us. You can't make those same kind of mistakes against those types of defenses. But
right.
I don't know, man. I like what we're doing. It really seems like we can win the game in all 3 phases. We could beat you from our offense, our defense, our special teams, and that's a good fucking feeling to have. I promise you that.
Definitely. Yeah. It's a legit question, man. Are the Patriots the hardest team right now to game plan against? Going back to how we can beat teams in all 3 phases. We have our identity. It's hard to say what our identity is. Yeah. Because we can do so much. We can run the ball good. We can get the ball downfield better than any other team as far as like getting, you know, downfield passes.
Well, you gotta remember that was during the season,
right?
That still has to be proven as of right now.
But dude, still, it was hard.
That's true. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole new ball game. Like he could easily not even do what he did.
But now we got a playoff win.
Yeah.
So now we can talk about it.
No. All right. So like game planning wise, because I'm sure like coming into this game. The shorter answer to your question, yes, Wayne, is yes, Wayne. If I think we're the hardest team to game plan against, yes, you got the Rams who are like more talented, but I think our lack of talent makes us hard to game plan against. Because
Right.
you don't know who's going to get the ball.
And you're going to get a fear like one-on-one besides maybe Diggs, but not even.
Bro, Diggs
like,
ain't do shit this week.
No, but I'm saying like,
yards.
Everybody's going to get played one-on-one. For the most part, the defensive coordinator on the other team feels like I could kind of have my way. Like, not have my way far as like, damn, I could try to make Drake May beat me, which he will do. Yeah. And I think that's what I think a lot of people, and that's the problem with nowadays, not to cut you off and get too far, but we're too used to the quarterback has to win the game. The quarterback, bro, just like CJ Stroud. We'll talk about that real after, but like, bro, it's a formula. Your defense plays good. Sometimes they're obviously your main key is your defense. Your defense is your cornerstone of your team. All the quarterback has to do is kind of what Drake May does. Besides, he didn't turn it over, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
two picks and a fumble.
Okay. Besides the turnover, if he even if he doesn't turn the ball over, y'all possibly win by even more because y'all if y'all don't score, field goal position might put y'all in. But
I don't know. So like even like leading up to this week, everybody was chatting talking about like Travion Henderson is gonna be the number 1 running back. Ramondre was the best player of the game that week.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think he was our leading receiver, if I'm not mistaken.
But that's also the playoff. He's been there, right?
Yeah.
To the
he hit in the playoffs?
Yeah.
But I think I don't know if Ramondre been in the playoffs. Maybe with Mac Jones and Mac Jones rookie year, but I don't even know if he was around for that.
Maybe that's even he hungry.
I think we're hard to game plan against because we have a lack of time. So you can't go and be like, that's your number 1. He's gonna get the most targets.
Right. Anybody could go off any given anybody on the offense.
Henry,
like
Hunter Henry,
anybody.
Booty.
And I give it, and that's crazy because I actually wasn't even gonna because I looked at that question and I try to hate so hard. Like, hold on, I'm being real. I tried to hate so hard, but as I looked at it, I kind of did look at it like that. I was like, damn, but like to be honest, like you don't know what Patriot team you're gonna get. They could run the ball down your throats. Both of their running backs can have 50 yards.
Drake May can drop 50 yards rushing. He had 66 this week.
Speaking of that, 66. I think what that showed me is the dude is a gamer, bro. Like he's not scared to use his feet to get however he got to get there. He does what he has to do. And one just shout out because real quick, I mean, since we're shouting out your defense and y'all hit the quarterback 11 times, which them 29 different offensive line combos finally ran into these dudes and y'all exploited it and y'all did exactly what a championship team does. Y'all exploit somebody's weakness, which as a student of Belichick. Yep. But what I will say is real quick, bro, it is so crazy that at a point in the second half, Herbert went 1 for 7 with 0 yards.
For how long?
It was in the second half.
He went a whole quarter.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking.
He went the whole third quarter.
How you complete a pass and had 0 yards? Like they was on your ass. And one shout out, even though I'm not a Pats fan, let's not get it twisted, but I did who popped off at the screen to me. Milton Williams.
Fucking Williams. I knew you were going to say that.
He's a dog. And somebody else, I don't know how to say his name, so I'm not going to fuck it up. But there's another dude on that line that's a dog, too. Mm-hmm. His name's kind of weird to say. It's not off the top of my head. If I look at the roster, I'll tell you exactly who it is. But that Milton Williams,
earned his money.
Bro. I ain't going to lie. That free agency, y'all looking like something. Y'all finally, y'all not trying to be funny. Y'all actually, if y'all win the championship, I'm not saying that it's equivalent, but like this is gonna be some good ass moves ever since like how we did it when he won the chip. Yeah. I only say that because, bro, you got to think of it. He's got all these dudes. He went against y'all grain, threw your whole formula book out, and it's working. Like Diggs coming from somewhere else that usually that's not the type of dude y'all would target.
Right.
You got all these other dudes. I'm not even trying to be funny. Even the fact that y'all got to do like Gons, but he's a demon. But I think Gons, what happened is he was able to show his personality a little bit more, but I think y'all drafted him with Belichick because Belichick was getting him. But he's a pros pro. Mm-hmm. Like that's one thing I can say about him. He's a pros pro. I give it to you, and we got to revisit how we was talking earlier in the season. Gons is definitely top 3. Definitely. No.
He's 14-1 with Gons.
Now we were saying we were saying top 5 earlier, like when it first started. We wasn't arguing. Now it's not arguable. To me, it's not debatable. Like he's definitely a top 3 corner. Like he could be put on the island. Like to me, Pat Surtain, him. You got the other dude over there.
Nice. Stingley.
Stingley.
Yeah,
Stingley's a monster.
Yeah,
you got some beasts out there.
Yeah, nah.
JC Horn.
Right, JC Horn.
Yeah. Those are probably my top 4, and however you want to mix them up.
Yeah. Shot Gonzo, I think he got knocked out that game. Hopefully he's good to play.
Oh, shit.
You seen his post, though?
What he say?
He pretty much posted on Instagram saying
He
he's
good.
playing.
Say no more. Shoot him up.
Right.
Let's get him out there.
Nah, but shout out to y'all, real shit. Like like I told you, y'all swagged up the locker room. It's hard for me,
Hold on, real quick too.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear Stefan's pregame speech?
Nah.
I don't think I heard this one.
You got to cut that out and play it.
Yeah. All right, bet. Go ahead.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. The hope is just getting greater and greater as this. We just need to get the playoff win out the way. I wasn't even talking my shit this whole season, really, until we got this playoff win. Now I'm popping my shit, bro.
Right,
I've been posting on
respect
Instagram every day, multiple posts. I'm talking my shit now. You heard? They're giving me a reason to. We got that monkey off our back. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Pats Nation. Herbert, we gotta move. We'll get to you another day. Moving on. Last game of the week. Texans, Steelers. This game was a shitty game for a long time.
This was a playoff game.
It was a very defensive-minded playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
And
this shit was ass, bro.
It was terrible. The only scores were pretty much from the defense. The only touchdowns, Texans got 2 defensive touchdowns this game.
CJ threw one.
Oh, yeah. Fuck CJ. CJ looked awful.
CJ bet on the game, if you ask me. This dude was
better on his unders.
Yeah, he was wilding. He bet on the game.
Yeah, but I mean, all right, y'all go ahead. What you were saying?
I don't got much to say about.
I just feel like, honestly, if you ask me, bro, I mean, do I feel like CJ Stroud can do enough to keep moving on? As long as his defense plays how they do, I really do feel that way because,
that's
bro,
my question.
Again, that is playoff football, bro. If he didn't turn the ball over, he didn't at all. He threw for 250, and his defense scored twice. They're going to win any week against any team if he could keep playing like that and they defense could do that.
He threw 2 picks, bro.
Oh, he threw 2 picks?
And he fumbled, 1 or 2 times?
I was about to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that defense is saving his ass.
That was my question. Is the Texans defense good enough to carry his lackluster offense?
Yeah, because I think moving forward. Yeah, I think he can still have one of those games. Because that defense, bro, not trying to be funny, and on a 1-game sequence, let's be real, that Steelers defense is tough and on a 1-game sequence. I'm not talking about their numbers all over the season, but at 1 game, like you see how this game was defensive because, bro, it's that's what they were picked for. All them free agent dudes, that's what they're picked for. Obviously, I'm not saying that they can win and keep winning with this type of football, but I'm saying anybody that can fucking pretty much score a fucking 10 points on offense and their defense can do that. Nigga, their defense outmatched their offense scoring-wise. But they did have a 100-yard rusher as well. So they're running the ball on the defense like that. I'm just saying the balance is there. CJ got to cut the fuck up. So that's
what I'm saying.
That's the biggest thing. He
plays
plays silly, though. Like, it's like still like his first. It's crazy how his first year he played the best.
I mean, they didn't have tape on him at the time, but to answer your question, Wayne, I think that their defense is good enough to keep them advancing. I don't think they will. But also, too, though, you got to understand, CJ can have one of those games where he goes off, too.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not going to always turn the ball over 3-4 times.
Right.
In the same scenario, like next week against the Patriots, if he turns the ball over 3-4 times, they have no chance to win that game. Yeah. No chance. That's all I'm saying. Like, our offense is good enough to move the ball where you can't turn the ball over 3-4 times and think you're going to beat us by fucking
He
3
threw
times.
one pick.
I believe that a team can – I believe that they can win the turnover battle against the team and still lose. That's how I feel about the Texans.
I agree with that.
So we'll see what happens with them moving forward. Real quick, we got to address the Steelers. Things are changing up over there in Pittsburgh, man. Mike Tomlin officially stepped down as head coach of the Steelers.
I'm gonna give him a hand. I'm gonna give Tomlin a hand.
Tomlin, hell of a career.
And I'm gonna tell you, Pittsburgh. Very classy move. Very classy move. First man it reversed on. First time I ever seen a white man get fired and a black one get to step down. Y'all made history.
Flip it in reverse.
But shout outs, man. That's how y'all let your. I respect that because that's how you let a man go out that you respected for the last 20. I did not notice he did not get a playoff win in that long. It's time to go. But what I will say is, I respect that. He's actually gonna take time off. He's gonna be in the booth for probably something, allegedly.
More than likely.
Which is good because, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Stay away, make them miss you. That's what you gotta do sometimes. And possibly when they want you, catch a king's ransom.
Mm-hmm. I want to shout out the Steelers like as an organization. I actually hate the Steelers, but just the fact that they don't fire their coaches, I think that shit's
classy.
It's very classy. All of their coaches are there fucking 15
three coaches in the last 50 years.
It's like 69 or some shit like
that. It was Knowles, right? Knowles to
Chuck Knowles.
From Knowles to
Bill Cowher and
from Bill Cowher to 06.
I only know Bill Cowher and Mike Tomlin in my life.
Yeah, right. I didn't even know Chuck Knowles.
I respect that.
Yeah, man. Yo,
that's a classy organization.
Right? I told you that Texans defense was gonna kill Aaron Rodgers.
Well, all right, real quick. We're not gonna spend too much time on this. A-Rod's next move. He's done.
He's gone.
He done?
He's retired.
Watching the baby.
Yeah, his grandbabies.
Doing shrooms.
Yeah. Yo, I'll keep it real, man.
Doing podcasts.
You know what? I'm gonna save it.
Doing podcasts.
Yeah.
That's what he should be doing.
He's gonna be a permanent McAfee.
Yeah.
Oh, word. That would be tough. Yeah. Hey, let's move on, man. Divisional round coming up. We got some good matchups. Let's talk about them real quick. I don't even have the schedule up, but I just know the games off the top of the head. I don't know what the first game is, but we'll just start off with the Patriots.
I think it's okay. Go.
No. If you have it on,
I got it right here. I got it right here.
Bills Broncos.
I got Bills Broncos.
All right, so let's start it off with that. Bills Broncos predictions.
Give me the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Give me the Bills. I don't know. I just think that
I think they're another team that's hard.
I'm saying I just think the Broncos offense isn't good enough to hang with Josh Allen. I think they played last year and Josh Allen smoked them so
bad. That's the only reason I'm going with the Broncos, man. This time around, they're at their place. Defense wins games. I think the Bills got a little banged up last game. A couple dudes left with injuries.
True. They're thin as hell at wide receiver.
That's for nothing, sure. Bro. And
so they're gonna be playing man all game.
I don't think. I don't. Yeah, right. I don't think
10 out there.
Right. I don't think that. This dude Allen's gonna really be able to put that superhero cape on like he typically does against this defense. Because they got the personnel to actually guard them. Because they can really put some in the box and play one on one on each corner and each receiver and make Allen and Cook beat you. That's right. With that running out there with all that mile high, that shit for real, bro. And I truly believe that that they have a real bad taste in their mouth. Them Broncos from last season. They got killed last year.
I'm not gonna lie though. If they beat these dudes, the Bills is on that. They on a run. They getting hot like fish. I'm just saying, bro, to go up to Denver, and because if they beat them, they gotta outrush them.
They'll be right where they were last year. AFC Championship.
No, I'm saying they're gonna have to outrush them, and to outrush them up there in that climate. And he's gonna if he can play the game he did last week, but that's the only thing. It's a different type of defense.
That's the thing. You can run all over the Bills though.
Yeah,
you can run all over the Bills. I got RJ Harvey going crazy.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the good thing. But at the same time, we gotta see what the quarterback does because the quarterback Bo, he be bowing. I'm gonna call
he had a solid season.
Nah, he had a solid season, but he be sometime a little shaky, bro. They be having a hard time.
They carry him. They carry him.
They have a hard time scoring sometimes. Like, bro, he'll get in the red zone and get mad field goals. Yeah. So, I mean, that's good still playoff ball, but not if Josh Allen's on that bullshit. You can't let them linger around is what I'm trying to say. You kind of got to put if they're going to beat the Bills, they're going to have to put them out their misery. That's all I'm going to keep it real. If they let the Bills stick around, bro, you seen last week, it's bad.
True. All right, so Bills, Broncos.
Yeah.
On to the next matchup. What we got?
We got 49ers, Seahawks.
I love the Niners with the points.
Yo,
I'm going Niners.
7-point favorites right now. That's 7 points is the spread on that game. That's disrespectful. Last week, you were talking about the Rams-Panthers last week was 10. And these guys are going to be 7. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful. I mean, they're division rivals. I feel the same way about the Eagles-Niners game last week. I love the Niners with the points. It would not surprise me if they win the game outright.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right. So who y'all picking?
You go ahead, dear me.
To win the game, give me Seattle. With the points, give me the Niners. And Niners might win.
Let me go. I'll say I'm going to Niners.
I'm going Niners.
And the reason I'll say I'm going to Niners is because they have the better offense. When I say better, yes, JSN, all that, I understand. But the thing is, when it comes down, if it gets nitty gritty, I'm gonna go down to the coaching. And I feel like this dude shit in the hand can paint up way more schemes to help them score and whatever and stick around in their division opponents, so they kind of know each other. But at the same time, to put them +7 just because of the defense, like, bro, we still haven't seen what Sam Darnold could do.
Right. I think the Kittle injury has something to do with that
that's
too.
True. But they like Donnie said, respected him because next man up had been on.
Tongues is gonna go crazy.
Tongue. Yes, a Tonga. Yeah. Tongues is gonna go crazy. He still goes crazy. You still gotta account for all these dudes, bro.
Yeah.
And look, Persoff might fuck around and make a appearance just because. Who knows? It's just
DeMarcus Robinson just had 100 yards,
bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. They were good all season, but these are the type of games they took a week off. It happens like this.
That's how I feel.
They come off the couch, and the next thing you know, these cats are rolling. McCaffrey running through them, because they're another hard team. Like, bro, how do you stop them? They always go back and forth.
Right. So I'm right with you, Trey. Just to elaborate a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got an offensive-minded coach versus defensive-minded coach. I think recency bias plays an effect in this game. I think the fact that the Niners busted their ass kind of that week 18 to win the division to get the bye week. I'm sorry. The Seahawks busted the Niners ass in that week 18 to win the division and to get the bye. I think that left a bad taste in their mouth. I think the week off does not benefit Seattle.
Young teams should never want buys.
Yeah, and it's at the end of the day, man. It's
Darnold.
It's
We're
Darnold,
waiting to
bro.
see, because, bro, if it comes down to the quarterback play,
it's Darnold.
Right. You got to see what Darnold does, because, bro, he could easily throw one of those games. We remember right before the season, the postseason started, we were talking about this dude before that Thursday night game that was tough. We were talking about this dude like, bro, this dude is throwing mad picks. He had one game where he had like 4 picks.
It was against the Rams.
Like, but I'm saying he was.
Hold on. So who do y'all like? Y'all both.
I got
I'm going Niners.
Seattle.
Bang bang Niners game.
Bang bang. Let's see what they do. All right, next matchup. What we got?
My fault, D. Moving on.
Moving on.
Texans, Patriots.
Give me the pass.
Patriots. I'm
gonna keep it real. If y'all lose this game, bro, y'all just gonna let the Bills or Broncos is gonna walk in there. Because I'm sorry,
you don't got no faith in the Texans.
Yeah.
I don't got faith in the Texans' offense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they beat somebody, it's got to be like the fucking Ravens.
So you got the pass this week too.
Yeah.
All right, word. I think it's gonna look very similar to this last week game. I think it's gonna be.
I got us by a touchdown, 7-10.
Long as he don't throw none of them picks, and long as they don't score at any of those turnovers.
Right. Yep. All right, Pass Nation, baby.
Last but not least,
let's get it.
Rams, Bears, and I'm going Rams. Let me just get that out the way.
Rams, Bears.
For obvious reasons, but it's crazy because they fit each other's. These niggas be slipping games up and acting cute, and these niggas love to come back. So we will see. This is an intriguing game.
This is my game of the week.
Yeah, this is a very intriguing game. The Bears can easily slip one out.
I like the Rams as well.
Yeah.
Give me the Bears with the points. What they get? Like 4? I think they get 4. I like the Bears with the points.
Yeah, and they're home. That's crazy.
I was going to say, L.A. playing in Chicago, big difference in weather. That can be a factor. Stafford's always played inside a dome or in warm weather, so I don't know. I think it's going to be a shootout, though. I do think that.
Yeah. I would like to see the Bears win this game, but I think for every reason what I talked about with them earlier, I think their time is just running up. I think y'all really should have ended them last week. And I think their time is gonna run out this week, man. Great season though, great season by them, but it's just gonna be too much. If the Rams get up on them, they're not coming back.
Not facts. They're not doing that shit.
So
their offense ain't going cold like that, like the Packers did in the second half.
Right.
To let them come back.
Nah, exactly. All right, man. Good shit. Let's get to the statements in the basement. My statement in the basement, I'm going back to Aaron Rodgers. I got Aaron Rodgers returning next season, y'all. He's not going to be with Pittsburgh. I think he's going to go exactly where he wanted to go this offseason. He wanted to follow the Brett Favre road. He wanted to be a Minnesota Viking this season. He was actually holding out on signing with Pittsburgh for a long time. He held it out till after the draft, all that. Just because he was hoping and praying that the Vikings would just say, all right, we're going to take you on and we'll bench JJ for one more year. If you look at the Viking seasons, I promise you the Vikings wish they took Aaron Rodgers this year and benched JJ for one more year. So I think that's exactly what's going to happen next year. A-Rod is going to retire a Minnesota Viking. He's going to go there for one more year. And I don't even think he's going there so necessarily, obviously, he's going to try to go win the Super Bowl. But I think he's just really, he really wants to make his way up a little more in the record books. If he gets like 3,000 more passing yards next year, he will be number 2 all-time in passing yards to surpass Peyton and Drew Brees. Right now, he's 4. He'll be second behind Brady if he can get like 3,000 passing yards next year. So I think that's the only reason why he's really going to come back. So yeah, don't be surprised if we see Aaron Rodgers back on the field next year at 43 years
old. And
I
will be very surprised if I see Aaron Rodgers on the field next year. Only because, bro, you're done. That's it. You're done. You're out here wearing slings on your thumb. It doesn't even matter if you're not playing for championships, and you did have some flashes, but that's the problem. You didn't have enough of those flashes this year. So, unfortunately, your body ain't built the same as it could. Just come back, get a one-day contract with us. Say sorry, and we'll
say sorry.
You'll get your name in the ring, and then you'll go both Hall of Fames, and that's it, bro. You don't deserve to go out like this. You don't have to keep chasing whatever you're chasing. You acting like Bron right now. You don't need this. Nobody. If you stop playing today, nobody thinks you're more of a Hall of Famer than you were yesterday.
Right.
So just give it up. Seriously.
Shout out. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing that he went out at least in the playoff game.
Right. And
his that last pick was bad though.
And his last year was a pick six.
I think it might have been
just like Brady.
Oh, with us? Fuck you.
With the Bucks. Then he throw a pick.
Oh, what was it with the Bucks?
Yeah.
Against
he
Dallas?
threw it to that dude, the dude that used to play with you against. That he used to play.
Logan.
That was Logan. That was us, nigga. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He did it so many times.
Like, you got a statement in the basement, yo?
My statement in the basement is just like, come with a statement in the basement.
Yo, please do that. Yo, you got like one job, yo. You got like one job.
I'm missing like a kick. Oh, I had a crazy stat actually. Statement in the basement. No.
Freestyle, bro.
Oh, no. This ain't a freestyle, bro, because I didn't get to say this in the show, and it's in my notes. Real shit. Real talk. Hold on. D, you go ahead. You go ahead.
He's doing his homework.
No, because I got one right here.
My shit is simple, bro. It wasn't up until like last week or this win that I really feel the Patriots are about to win the Super Bowl. So my statement in the basement is,
oh shit,
Drake May MVP.
Man,
book it.
What?
Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, okay. I was say yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I'm sold. I've seen enough, right?
Oh shit,
Donnie. Fuck what the schedule was.
Hey, it's
a whole new season.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that, bro.
Again,
we can win.
Now you about to play the hardest teams. Now you about to play the hardest teams at the hardest.
We want all that smoke.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Give it, yo. You know what I would love to see, D? You know what I would love to see? We just beat the number 4 defense in the league. I think Chargers are ranked number 4, 3.
I think they were 3.
All right, beat the Chargers. Texans are ranked number 2. We beat them. We end up having to play Denver. I think they're ranked number 4. We beat them. Seattle makes it to the Super Bowl. What the fuck y'all gonna say now? We beat all the top defenses in the fucking league in the playoffs to win a fucking Super Bowl. I pray that happens. What you got?
My statement in the basement is NFL. I know it probably might not ever happen, but let's get rid of this kicker problem. Let's get rid of these kickers. Let's make kickers let's make them optional. Because I'll tell you what, bro, listen to this. Like I said, this is a little personal too. My kicker missed 7 points, right? Bro, that's 3 kicks in one game. Now, let me give you a quick stat. 48 different kickers kicked the PAT this year, right? 46 missed the PAT this year. So that's 1 per kicker, basically. This motherfucker missed 3 in a game. I know it's a PAT, but the yards they were from. Yeah. Like, bro, these are chip shots. this shit is getting out of hand. Like, bro, I want to see more kicker tryouts. I don't know where y'all going. Go to the soccer fields. Go wherever y'all go. Seriously, like,
go to the Olympics.
Bro, I've never seen
Aubrey.
and not even that. I've never seen a kicker, bro. Kickers be switched so often, like literally year to year. You're like, wasn't this dude just like on the other team? Like, bro, kickers are like literally now they're seeing how expendable they are.
Unless you got one of them old
niggas, bro. But maybe we come
like
from young. We're spoiled, bro. We're spoiled.
I know you had Mason Crosby your whole
but I'm saying, but not only me, but I'm saying the era we come from. Like, bro, we didn't switch kicker, and if a kicker missed, and honestly, and if a kicker missed a game, like for a coach, even if his job was on the line or not, his ass was gone. You know he wasn't gonna be there next year. They played that.
You're saying look elsewhere for kickers, right? Look at soccer fields.
Like, yo, seriously, like, I don't even know what y'all doing, like, bro, because I'm gonna keep it real. College pressure is not the same as soccer pressure. Legit. It's way more people watching than soccer.
Right. Facts. I like
that was shit, man. See, that was a mixture on the fly, but I had that.
I see. Yes, in the back pocket.
My statement in the basement is coming a statement.
I love it, Trey. I love it.
I got it, man.
Hey, man, we got a good round of games coming up next week or this weekend. Can't fucking wait. Bart Scott voice. And we'll be back to discuss these matchups next week, so y'all stay tuned.
Yes,
y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy everything. I hope y'all hit some parlays. And
not if you don't send me a.
True. What's up?
Yeah.
You already know what it is. Fantasy Split Podcast. It's Timbo Times.
Charlie_Pendergrass 5.
Be nice, holla.
Yes, sir. Y'all be easy.
Chico.